Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Guys, are you kidding me? Holy shnikey! Yes! Woohoo! Yeah! Wow! Wow! Oh my goodness gracious! Yes! Unbelievable! Guys, hop on into the post-game stream. The New York Jets have a win! Oh, unbelievable. You guys can jump on wherever you're watching. The Jets won a football game. Yeah! Woohoo! He shaked it! We've got a win! We've got a dub! Put it up, Jet fans! Put it up! Let's go! Let's go! Wherever you're watching, thumbs up, follow, let's go! Unbelievable! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Woo! Yes! Yeah! Unbelievable! Let's go! Welcome to my post-game stream. I'm Paul Esden Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. We're streaming live right now on the Heavy on Jets Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, and on my Twitter account. Let's turn up. Let's go. The Jets have the win. They beat the Tennessee Titans. And guess what? Zach Wilson looked gosh darn spectacular. The whole team was great. Fire, defense. What a way to win your first friggin' football game. Turn up, Jet fans. Turn up. And oh my goodness, nothing comes easy for Jet fans. Nothing comes easy. But let's get one real quick before I go any further. Hold. Jets, 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 Jets. Let's go, baby. Yes. I hope all of you can feel that. I hope all of you can hear that from wherever you are. All the people that have been making fun of the Jets all year long. Oh, eat that, baby. Can't score? Zach Wilson. Can't get sacks? The defense. Let's go. I'm so amped. I'm so pumped. We're going to go through the whole game, and we get to celebrate this terrific victory. And thank goodness it wasn't a tie. I don't even know how I would have felt coming in here talking about a tie. Oh, thank goodness. Again, I am just tuckered out. Guys, wherever you're watching, whether on Facebook, whether on YouTube, whether on Twitter, drop your comments in here. I can see them from everywhere, and we'll get to all these comments because I don't care what anyone else is saying, and I see a couple of those comments. I don't care Julio's out. I don't care A.J. Brown's out. We won that gosh darn football game. What a friggin' win, baby. Anywho, all right, let's get a few formalities out of the way. God, I am just tuckered out. All right, every Jets postgame show is brought to you by our friends over at Jabber's Wing Sauces. They're a local business. They've supported this Jets show all of last year when they were losing 2-14 season, and they're supporting them right now. So wherever you are, go to Jabber's Wing Sauces, tell them Boy Green sent you, and show your support. They've stuck with us through thick and through thin. So Jabber's Wing Sauces, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram. Do your part, Jets. Do your 111th, and go like them right now wherever they are because they've supported us since day one. So shout out to Jabber's gosh darn wing sauces. And also all of you, you'll see running on the ticker below, I'm Boy Green. If you know who I am, you're already here for that. If you don't, hit the follow button because we're about to bring the energy, we're about to bring the chutzpah to this postgame show. So thank you to Jabber's Wing Sauces, and I'll have that running through. Wherever you're watching, drop your comments in. And also, if you can, please show your support wherever you're watching. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We have post-game shows after every single Jets game, whether a loss or a win like today. And also on Twitter, hit the follow button. On Facebook, give us a big like on Heavy on Jets, where we produce daily New York Jets content. Wow! Yes, what a win! I'm going to be honest. We haven't had a win that we all cared about, that we all wanted since that Cowboys win that I was at MetLife Stadium when Sam Darnold let it rip, when he absolutely let it rip to Robbie Anderson for that touchdown. I was there for that. There was the last win that any of us gave a goddamn about. And guess what? Now in a brand new season, here's a stat for you, okay? We're going to go through a lot of stats and a lot of things throughout this game. The Jets entering this game were 1-18 in September and October games since 2019. 1-18, okay? This team has sucked, and they've sucked for a while, and they haven't given us wins early in the year. And now think about this. Again, I don't want to look past this Titans game because I want us to savor the flavor here. But what I'm going to tell you is we got the Falcons coming up, who look pretty impressive from what I saw. Again, I was focusing solely on the Jets game, but the Falcons coming up, they're a bye week. The Jets have a chance to turn this whole gosh darn season around. But obviously, the thing that jumps out to all of us, and I'll get to all your questions, comments, so keep those coming in the comment section. I got to get a few things off my chest about this game. Zach Wilson. So much people gave all of us crap, and we all know out there, all us Jet fans. I'm a Jets fan and also the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. So I balance both lines. And I'll tell you, I got a lot of crap about Zach Wilson, the 4-interception game against New England, where people just kept crapping on Zach Wilson. What a horrible pick. Sam Darnold. All this garbaggio. You know, want to know what you can say? Up yours, people. Up yours, because this is our quarterback. Look at this. Got the Zach Wilson jersey on. Guess what? I wore the Zubas for the first time this season. Booyah! Booyah! Yeah, Zubas 1-0, baby. I'm going to keep that going throughout this season. So we are excited. We are elated. We are enamored with everything we just saw. And I got to be honest, I can't think of the last time that I was that excited. I'm alone here in my living room, which is also my studio. And I got to tell you guys, I can't remember. My voice, you can even hear it. The last time I screamed, when Zach Wilson rolled out the pocket and he pointed downfield, I'm like, oh my God. It's like, you know something great's about to happen. I shifted to the edge of my seat going, oh my God. And then he pointed, and then he threw it, and Corey Davis caught it. I lost my mind. I was jumping in the living room going, woo! Touchdown! Man, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. We're going to get through all of it. But guys, first off, I want to thank all of you for being in here. We have over 40 people in here. Awesome sauce. I love it. Thanks for showing your support. And hopefully you can feel my passion, my energy coming through right now on this stream. Wow. I'm just so excited. I am sweating. Here, the Jets just can't have anything easy. They had that third down at the end of the fourth quarter where they just could have made it easy on everybody. We would have had this postgame show probably done by now. Corey Davis right there. Zach Wilson misses it. I'm like, oh no. And then we're overtime. Oh, a touchdown ends it. Oh no. And then we got to kick a field goal. I'm like, oh no. And then the Titans are moving and grooving. I'm like, oh God, please, no. We've all been through this before. Please win, please. And then they line up for a field goal. I'm like, you losers trying to tie a game. You guys were making fun of the Jets, and then they shank it, and you get exactly what you deserved, Titan fans. Screw you. So the Jets have this win, baby. Wow. Let's go through it all. First off, like I said, Zach Wilson. The comment that stood out for me this week was from Robert Saleh, who kept saying, because, of course, media members always ask Robert Saleh about Zach Wilson. And what they asked him was, man, when is it going to happen? And Robert Saleh said confidently and stoically, he looked at the camera, looked at the media member and said, you know what? When it clicks for Zach Wilson, you're going to see why he was the number 2 pick in the draft. You're going to see when it clicks, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be special. And I was thinking about that all week. And I told people when they asked that the Jets were going to win this game against Tennessee, and it was going to be a Zach Wilson coming out party. So the headline for this video, wherever you're seeing it, was pre-written. I knew exactly what I wanted this to be. And boom, baby, just boom. Oh, God, it was great. Zach Wilson showed exactly why. He had great big-time throws in this game. The rolling out to the right Corey Davis throw. The beautiful clutch play in overtime where he dropped it in the bucket to Keelan Cole, showed us a little toe drag swag. You know, the little whoop. Beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Keelan. Goddamn Cole. Jamison Crowder. Hello and welcome back to the Jets, baby. So clutch. So reliable. So veteran. He was great. Phenomenal. And Tevin Coleman. What about Tevin Coleman, people? He went airborne. A little Tevin Coleman action. Look fresh out of the package. In overtime, I'm like, okay, there's Tevin Coleman, baby. Wow. This is just spectacular. What a spectacular day. And Corey Davis. Let's give him a couple shout-outs and we'll dive into all your crazy comments because you guys are crazy, just like me. Corey Davis, he starts the game with a horrible drop. And we're like, oh boy, here we go. Corey Davis. And then we see Zach Wilson, for those who are watching television who weren't live at the stadium, right? They see Zach Wilson throw it, intercepted. And I'm like, someone had to slip. What happened? And I see Corey Davis was the intended receiver. I'm like, please, Corey, don't tell me you slipped. Show the replay. Comes out of the break. Whoa! Intercepted. And I'm like, oh, Corey, come on, drops, man. Interception. Like, dude, you're playing your Tennessee Titans. You should have a huge pressure and everything on your mind to say, let me prove this team wrong. But boy, wow, he turned it around. So huge shout out to absolutely anything. Just fantastic. So I got to give a major shout out to Corey Davis. Obviously, major shout out to Zach Wilson. We'll go through a couple others here throughout the show, but I also got to say Quincy Williams. This is a guy I wrote an article about for Heavy on Jets. I got a lot of shit for it, by the way, for writing that article saying, hey, Quincy sucks. And you want to know what? Quincy Williams showed up today. He was flying around the football, making some big-time hits, getting the energy up on defense. I got to tell you, okay, he may not be a perfect player. That's why the Jaguars cut him, and he was available on the waivers. But the Jets found a gem. What a man. He's not just Quinnen Williams' brother. Quincy Williams is his own man, and that's what I'm talking about. So, wow. Okay, terrific. Okay, guys, again, for everyone who's joining, thank you so much. Another shout-out again. Give a thumbs up wherever you're looking. Hit the follow button. Show your support. We do this every gosh darn week here. And also, like I said, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. All right, let's go. I'm going to go all the way to the top here. I'm sure we got like a million comments, but we'll try to look through on this. I see a lot of finally. Yeah, I'll try to go through a couple of these. Yeah, finally, Brian. That's what I'm talking about. We got Steven here. Let's go. Yes, excellent. Bring up the champagne. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Steven, a little Jets. Jets. Yes. Love it. Yes. All right, let's go over to Braden. Woohoo! Bloody beauty, mate. You bet it was, brother, from down under. Yeah! Woohoo! Again, nothing's ever easy, but I always say this, that the juice is worth the squeeze. Is all this suckage for the Jets. Every time they win, we appreciate it more. I made the tweet earlier today, and I mean it, is that the Jets don't score a lot of touchdowns. So when they do, I savor the flavor unlike any other NFL fan on the planet. I think most Jet fans feel that way. So the explosion, the euphoria, the pure and utter elation that burst out of every pore of my being on every touchdown. Again, I'm surprised the cops haven't been called on me for all the screaming and yelling I was doing during this game. Wow. And then next week, guess what? We got Sunday morning football, 9:30. I'll be across the pond. I'll be ready for that. I don't know what accent that was, but anywho. All right, we got Omar. The whole team was straight fire. You bet, Omar. And I saw all the fans out there. MetLife look crazy. I almost had a last-second opportunity to go to the Titans game. For me, it's like 6 hours away, but I almost did it. But I couldn't. Obviously, it was last second I couldn't. But, man, how electric it would have been to be there live. And I have a game schedule where I'll be going there. So hopefully I can meet a bunch of you fans out there. Boy Green, hopefully looking at that Cincy game. So I'll keep you guys posted for Halloween on that. All right, let's keep going through all these comments. This is phenomenal. Brian, we're going to win the Super Bowl. I got to tell you, you should believe that. And every fan should believe that. I know there are some pessimistic Jet fans out there, but I claim to be the most optimistic Jets fan on the planet. Because look at this, okay? I'm not going to look too far on the schedule, okay? Because there was a couple games with Carolina they could have, should have, would have had. New England, obviously, they were right there. And then they just got blown out by Denver. So I won't really pick anything about that one. And Zach Wilson just threw the game away with the Patriots game and the 4 interceptions. But I got to tell you, is that you win this game, which you did. Now all of a sudden the Jets are 1-2. Phenomenal. You got the Falcons, or 1-3 rather. And then you have a chance, if you beat the Falcons, to suddenly be 2-3 heading into the bye, and all the energy has returned. So, you know what? You should believe that, Brian. I love the energy. Okay. Oh, my God. God bless myself. Am I allowed to do that, Quinnen Williams? We'll ask you later. All right, let's see. Our defense played all game. Yeah, that's the thing for me is they played balls out from day one. Credit to the defense because remember, the Titans got a lot of free opportunities. Guess what? Field goal. It was 9-0. And all of a sudden, they had a chance to go south quick. And the Jets defense held on strong, and the Jets scored 10 unanswered points and got right back in the game. So without the defense, this is not even possible. So huge shout out to that defense. More here, just again, throwing these in there. Gemsley, let's go. Yes, sir. Jets, you betcha, Chad. You betcha. Phenomenal. Oh, man. Okay. Love those Jets. One of many. I can smell it. Yeah, I agree with you, Kenneth. I think so. A lot of woos in here. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, Tommy Farrell, please. Tennessee did everything they could to lose that game. You know what, Tommy? I'm not going to get mad at you. You're a poor, unfortunate soul. That's what you are, looking at this, saying, the Tennessee Titans lost it. No, the Jets won that game. You want to know what? The Jets won that game. And I'm not going to, you can say it, Tommy, and I'll put it up on the screen. But guess what? No, sir. You're not going to damper my mood. Not possible. Not possible. All right, Antoinette, about damn time. I have that LeBron James thing in my head. About damn time. You bet it is. About damn time. So this was terrific. Terrific. You know what? So absolutely terrific. And there you go. Omar, I don't give an F at the Titans for missing JJ and Brown. The Jets would have still won. Probably. Doesn't matter to me, though. I don't care. Guess what? I've had enough of excuses. Guess what? The Jets could have had Carl Lawson, Jared Davis, and a bunch of these other players. Okay? They could have had a bunch of those, but guess what? They didn't. Okay? They don't have Mekhi Becton. Where's he? I don't know. So you know what? You can shove your excuses up your patookie. For anyone who has that thought process, we did a couple of guys. Wham! Boo-hoo! Cry me a river. I don't care. I'm a Jet fan. We won, you lost, so up yours. Yeah. Bring it on, baby. Phenomenal. Lisa, yay, we won. Yes. First win of the year. Phenomenal. And like I said, one of the top wins that I feel like none of us were conflicted on. Like during Adam Gase, did we want those wins at the end of the year? Probably not. Now, no bars, no restrictions. Restrict, get rid of the shackles. We're all celebrating that win. Oh, phenomenal. Okay, I'm going to just keep going through all these comments that are coming from everywhere. Jets, babe, you bet yourself, Edwin. Okay, let's go to John Leone. I can't believe Zach Wilson looked like a quarterback. Hell must be freezing over. John, you may be right. You may be right because you know what? We're going through some of the stuff. I'm going to have to blow my nose in the middle of this because I'm just so emotional right now. But I got to tell you that, you know what? Hell must be freezing over because when you see what we saw on BYU tape, and then it wasn't translating to the games, right? The turnovers or the mistakes or the offensive play calling. Now, everything wasn't perfect in this game, and I'll go through some of the criticisms I have, but I think right now we should all be celebrating and enjoying this one before I go on the crap show, because I'm optimistic. I'm great. The Jets won. Let's celebrate that instead of just crapping on the team. But I do have some criticisms a little bit later that we'll get to, but hell must be freezing over. Finally, the Jets look like they have their quarterback. And wow, this just feels different. Like Sam Darnold, there were moments where we thought he was the guy, right? Where he came back in the week 1 Detroit Lions game. But there weren't, I don't think, throws like this where he just felt like he was the guy. I wanted him to get the ball back so he could prove and move us down the field. It was just awesome. It was just awesome. So, back to Lisa, congratulations, defense. No question about it. And for them, for the defense to be able to do what they did to give the Jets an opportunity, that offense an opportunity, certainly in the beginning of the game and the end of the game. So it was somewhat poetic that the only reason the Jets were in this was because of the defense in the beginning, and the only reason they win it at the end was because of the defense. You know what? Shout out to the defense. Hats off. Let's go back to Jeff Otis Brown. Great progress today and a Jets win. See, that's the thing. I saw a lot of Jet fans going into this game saying, I'd be okay with the loss. What are you, a loser? What kind of loser's mentality is that? I'd be okay with the loss. I just want points. No, I want points and a win. Am I a little selfish? Sure. But I'm not going and saying, a loss would be great. Getting kicked in the face would be fantastic. Screw those fans. I wanted a win, baby. And that's what they gave us. Our standard should be high. Their offense should be good. And they did. And they delivered. So both progress and win. More of those, please. Great job. Yeah, and there we go. Let's get other fans crapping on that guy. Tommy Farrell, negative Nancy. Go to bed with all that BS. You're damn right, Edwin. Screw that guy. Sorry, sucker. So keep all that going. Oh, phenomenal. And there it is, Chad. Good to see the fight again. Hashtag go Jets. That's another thing for me. Is there were some moments during that Denver game where a big play happened and it looked like the Jets kind of gave up a little bit. Now, they didn't really. Like at the end of the Broncos game, they forced a fumble in the red zone, but it lacked that fight. We had fight the entire day, and I love it. Tony Little's Jets win. You bet, Tony, on Facebook. So phenomenal. All right, let's go over here to Falk. Love your enthusiasm. Go Jets. Go Zach Wilson. Great green greets from Frankfurt, Germany. Way to go, Falk. Falk Reischke. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you, baby. And I hope you guys can feel the enthusiasm wherever you're watching it. This is all me. I hate fake people. This is real. I bring the passion. I bring the energy. And this is how I feel all the time. And I'm glad we get to share in this together. So, Falk, way to go representing in Germany, baby. Yes. Our German friends. Phenomenal. Okay, let's see. Chutzpah, yes, chutzpah. I will say, I get made fun of often, I will say, for my vernacular, where I just say words from all over the place. I'm an educated man, bachelor's degree, associate's degree, all in sports broadcasting, and I'll tell you, chutzpah is one of my words, and they showed some chutzpah. So, Paul, thanks for the shout out on YouTube. And let's go to Slago. Zach doing backyard football. That, to me, was one of the coolest things, man. And it was that Corey Davis touchdown to the right. So he breaks contain, rolls out the pocket, and he's just directing traffic. That's like backyard football. The Thanksgiving football we play with our family. Rolls out the pocket. Hey, Tommy, left, right, go! And then gets a touchdown. So that was brilliant. And then, like I said, I started celebrating. As soon as the throw went up, I went to the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, oh, oh! And again, euphoria. And just wow, 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 wow. It was great. We got Charles. Hell yeah, baby. 5 stars. I love it. I love it. Keep the comments coming, guys. And William, and this is the way to look forward to the future. Go Jets. Yes. Wins. Stats. Phenomenal, spectacular plays. And a lot of those Zach Wilson plays, and this is the best, are going to be shared all on social media. So we're going to get to savor this for a week. Of one of my favorite shows, Football Night in America, which has like Mike Tirico, Drew Brees, all those guys are going to be like, Chris Sims, right? They're going to be like, ooh, look at this Zach Wilson play. Phenomenal. He's going to be a superstar cornerback. And we're all going to be like, yeah, he is. You bet. So I just love it. After a win, and again, God, I'm just so emotional right now. I'm just so excited. Is that, we're all going to get to savor this for the week, and it's awesome. So we haven't had a win like this. And who knows how long. All right, Michael, what an exciting game. This defense without Carl Lawson, Jared Davis, Joyner, and May is impressive. Imagine what they could do. Love seeing the Williams brothers playing together. And also, as we learned this morning, I did anyway, from Rich Samini, Quincy and Quinnen are living together, which shouldn't be that surprising. They're brothers, but since Quincy came up, Quinnen just let him right in his house. So it's so cool that they're brothers, they're playing together and everything else. But I got to tell you, I never got a chance to write this article. For all the Heavy on Jets listeners, that's a community where we cover the New York Jets, write articles and all kinds of stuff. I didn't get to write this article, but it's something I feel. We were robbed. And what I mean is that Robert Saleh and this coaching staff and this front office, like, they had a vision, right? They signed Carl Lawson. They signed Jared Davis. He was the first guy they signed out of all of free agency. Like, they targeted these guys. They believe that these guys are going to be the real deal. And then, for whatever reason, we didn't get to see it, right? Carl Lawson ruptures Achilles. Jared Davis, bum knee. We'll see if he comes out from the bye week. But the thing that, again, kind of just jumps out to me about all of this is that was supposed to – we never saw that vision. So we were robbed of what Saleh's team was supposed to look like, both offensively and defensively in a lot of ways. And they've overcome all that. So you're right, Michael. Wow, where could this team have been? And so I'll go, Falcons suck. Yes, looking ahead, the Falcons don't look good, although they did have a great pop this Sunday. I don't know who won that game, by the way, because, again, I'm all Jets. But I saw Cordero Patterson for my fantasy team scoring a bunch of points. So the Falcons look like they have some pop, and they have some offense. Calvin Ridley, Cordero Patterson, Matt Ryan, not someone to sleep on. But the fact that Matt Ryan doesn't have the mobility and this Jets defense, let's give a shout-out to them for a second. They had – I might have lost track because I don't have the stats in front of me, but during the game, they had 7 sacks today. They may have had even more on the final tally. I was so emotional. I was kind of lost in there. But they had 7 sacks in this game. Entering the game, through the first 3 weeks combined, they had 6 sacks in 3 weeks. They had 7 sacks at a minimum today. Again, everything's happening. I'm lost from my numbers right now because I'm so excited. But guaranteed, they had more sacks today than they had in the first 3 weeks combined. Again, hell of an effort by that defense. And John Franklin Myers, sweet Caroline. Whoa, that guy was explosive. Great get off. And this was a waiver claim by Joe Douglas. So if someone deserves credit, old Joe Douglas for finding this guy. Incredible performance by John Franklin Myers. And not only in the pass rush game, creating sacks, but also he grabbed that Titans tight end and grabbed the tight end and smacked Derrick Henry with him. Did anyone see that? I was like, good Lord, is that even legal? Impressive. John Franklin Myers getting in on the action. Quincy Williams. Wow, 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 wow. And Sheldon Rankins showed some burst, a little whoop, and that nice little, that rip move, right? When he gets in the pass rush, it goes a little, and then gets in there. Wow, that was phenomenal. All right, let's go. How about our young DBs? Huge shout out, William, and I love this. Keep dropping questions, comments, topics, and we'll kind of address them. Isaiah Dunn, huge play. Huge shout out to Isaiah Dunn. Wow. Brandon Eccles had a couple of plays, but he got hurt in the game. Bryce Hall looked terrific. Wow. And then think about this secondary from a safety perspective for a second. Marcus May, our quote-unquote leader, although him and his agent really pissed off me and a lot of Jet fans this week. Maybe we'll get to that by the end of the show, but I want to keep this positive. Is that so Marcus May, one of our best defenders on the team, suddenly is gone. Ankle injury, out for weeks, minimum through the bye. We'll see if he's ready after that. And you have guys like Sherrod Niesman? Who? I mean, Adrian Colbert? Ashton Davis? Who are these people? And it didn't matter. They were making big-time plays. So huge shout-out. Defensive backs. Wow. And Brian, you nailed it. The Jets deserved to win that game, and I'm glad they did. Not a tie where we would have all felt confused. They deserved to win that game. They fought back. They made big-time plays and a couple of lapses. Obviously, you had the bad roughing the passer call on Nathan Shepard. Terrible, just kind of throughout the game. The play calling, I'll be honest, throughout this game, there were second and mediums where Mike LaFleur was like, run the ball, stuffed, negative yardage. I'm like, what are we doing? Let's get Zach Wilson rolling out. Let's use some play action on first down. So, there was some bad in this game where I'm like, what the hell is going on out there? But they fought back and they won this game. They deserved it. All right. And William, our defense is top 10, everyone. And guess what? We did it against the Titans. I know there's a lot of complaints. What was Sam Darnold? What was Mac Jones? What was Teddy Bridgewater? What about now? Haters? Is the Jets defense still not good? Yeah, suck it. You're damn right, William. Top 10 defense, and it's only going to go up from here after that performance. And Michael, you shed a tear. Brother, I don't care. Everyone should let those emotions flow. Whether you shed a tear, whether you screamed in excitement, whether you had elation, whatever your emotions was, you deserved to have it. I didn't cry, but I'll be honest, I've lost my voice and I feel like I need to blow my nose, but we're in the middle of a post-game show. If the Jets can suck it up and keep playing, so can I. So let's keep it rolling. Janice, we did it. Finally, thank God. Janice, yes, thankfully. And we can enjoy this for a week. This is just great. From Paul, fellow Paul, Jets never quit. They kept attacking, kept playing like Warriors. Seriously, one of my favorite Jets winning years. Paul, that's first off, you probably didn't mean it as a joke, but the Jets haven't had a lot of wins in years, so I'm sure it is. And secondly, that was a great win. The fight early in the year, so it's not like one of those trash wins that they say, no, you got that in like week 16. Like this is September or October now, technically. It's more than technically. It is October. But again, getting those October wins, yeah, when it matters. Way to go. So one of my favorite wins as well. Let's go to Cole. Gangrene Nation, baby. So rise up wherever you are. Another round of shout-outs. Wherever you're watching this, whether it's Twitter, follow me there and hit a heart on the live stream. Whether it's Facebook, again, give thumbs up and also follow the Heavy on Jets page. If it's on my YouTube channel, please hit subscribe. I want to grow the channel. I want to reach even more Jet fans and share all this passion and energy. So please hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. Boom, 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 boom. I would really appreciate that. And, that Zach Wilson, the 60-yard bomb. Again, no matter where, the Corey Davis one in particular is the one that jumps out to me. But there was a lot of wow throws in this game. But that one where you roll, and there's two Titans defenders hanging around. It's not like he was wide open. Like, that's the other play that we all said, whoa, what a play, where he rolled out and just unleashed it. There was two Jets, Corey Davis and Keelan Cole, kind of fighting for that wow throw. That's the BYU tape that you saw. But the other one, the touchdown to Corey Davis, like there were two Titans there to be able to on the move, stop, set your feet, and then launch that puppy. Again, unbelievable. It's never easy, 100%. Let's see. Hefe, Castro, I dang near broke my hand after that dumbass quarterback run in OT. Yeah, that one was bad. I nearly broke my hand a few times during this game with things that are coming in. Okay, the older Williams brother needs to play the ball more. He missed 2 interceptions this week and 2 last week. That is a fair criticism of Quincy. This guy is a heat-seeking missile, lacks some of the awareness. He had a couple opportunities at picks, which also would have ended the game. But he's so like, I'm going to run through people. And, I could kind of respect that from some sense because, again, when you are somewhat limited, he's not a great player in coverage, but when you are somewhat limited, you could just say, okay, I could do a lot of things okay, or I could just do one thing great, and he is a great hitter. Did you see that hit on Derrick Henry? Like, Derrick Henry is a man's man, and Quincy Williams sent him to a different area code on that 4th and short play. Great hit. Great laying the lumber. But you're right. He does need to get better. He's not a perfect player, but huge shout out to Quincy. Unbelievable. All right, let's go to Tim Andrews here. Wilson is awful. Kid can't do crap for the first 3 quarters. 64 yards at halftime again. The Titans defense should be embarrassed, letting a horrible rookie quarterback making the game close. And I see the most interesting man in the world as your picture. Tim, again, you can say this, Tim, and anyone else who has hate that they want to throw in here, I'm all for it. Drop your hate in. But you know what? I bless you, good sir. Bless you, because that's not going to affect my mood. It's not going to affect the mood of other Jet fans that are also in this live stream, because we deserve this. Zach Wilson, you could say he looked like crap. I say some of it wasn't helped by play calling. Some of it wasn't helped by drops. And at the end of the game, you don't have to hear any of my excuses because they won the game. All right, let's see. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, we have a lot of comments here. Okay. Okay. We need to generate more turnovers. I will say that obviously this was a stat I actually I kind of talked about when the game started, is that the big stat is the Titans gave away the ball a lot offensively, but their defense was not good at taking away the ball. They ranked 32nd in the league. While the Jets, on the other hand, same thing. They gave away 7 takeaways heading into this game. That was tied for like second worst in the league. And then on the other side, their defense doesn't create turnovers. They're 31st in the league in takeaways. So there's no question that that has to change if you want to start winning consistently. So no problem, no question about that. And I love that, Richie, and he's a huge fan of my podcast, which I never normally give a shout out on here. But if you guys are interested in podcasts where it's just audio, I have a weekly New York Jets podcast called The Jet Zone. And you can listen to that anywhere you listen to podcasts. Just search for it. It's also on Twitter and Facebook. The Jet Zone. Richie B is a big fan of that. Getting the W is just what the doctor ordered for the Jets, baby. Especially coming off. Think about what the Jets have come off of. The 26-0 blowout loss to the Broncos, where Zach Wilson was kind of meh. You know, he didn't throw turnovers until the end of the game when they were kind of forcing it. And then you come off the New England game, which is god-awful. You lose to Carolina. That's not great. So this is exactly what the doctor ordered. And Mims had a day. I know that's more of a joke. He did not have a reception in this game, but his snaps were up. So, hey, I'll take that, So he did play. By halftime, he had something like 6 snaps-ish in the game, and then he had more in the second half. I didn't have the next-gen stats in front of me. He did play in the game. He did not start. It was Keelan Cole, Jamison Crowder, and Corey Davis. He did not start in the game, but he did play. And he did not have a target in the game either, from what I watched. Okay, let's go back to Michael. I'm a huge fan of Crowder. He opens up the offense way more in the slot. I don't know why fans wanted to trade him. Hey, Michael, I'll be honest here, and I'll admit this. I don't know how many other Jet fans will, but I'll say this. I'm a huge fan of Crowder, but, you know, in theory, on paper, you're like, oh, you have Elijah Moore. You could play him in the slot. Oh, you got Keelan Cole. You just got a lot of options. You're losing Jameson anyway, because even still with this phenomenal performance, Jameson was great. I just don't see any way that the Jets bring back Jameson. And if you could get a pick for someone, then why wouldn't you? Although I would say Jameson really proved his worth, and maybe he's worth just having, even if you lose him at the end of the year anyway, for the development of Zach Wilson. So for me, I think a lot of people were all about like getting rid of him, including myself for the pick. But now seeing how much he means to this offense, the veteran savvy, the reliability, the ability to create separation, which was completely overlooked. Crowder was terrific. He was a key cog in this passing offense, no question about it. So great comment there, Michael. And Michael Four is an idiot even after a win. I will say he made a lot of mistakes, but he's getting better. The Mims thing, Mims was in way more than one play. He had a bunch of snaps. But in terms of actually targeting him, they didn't do it. As far as I was concerned, a target is like when he's the intended receiver, obviously. And Denzel Mims did not have one in the game. I watched the whole game here. I did not see Denzel Mims thrown to once. But again, even playing snaps is a benefit than what he had been in the past. All right, let's go to Ted Moore. Go Jets. Wilson has to finish that drive off, though. Great experience for the Rock. That's the thing to me. Again, I didn't want overtime. My heart could barely take it, to be honest with you. But I have to tell you that I love that he got these opportunities. He got these moments where he was able to get valuable experience in crunch time. And again, it wasn't perfect. He should have had the kill shot to Corey Davis within regulation, and that would have ended the game. So 1,000% needs to get better. Got to finish off the drive, especially in overtime for the touchdown. No question about it. Fair criticism, Ted. 7 sacks. So that was the number sluggo. That's what? 7 sacks. I mean, incredible job by the defense. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's see. Hefe, Crowder opens up the offense for others to eat. More Crowder, less Berrios getting tackled for losses. I love the Berrios. I will give credit to Mike LaFleur on the jet sweeps to Berrios. That was very nice on that first touchdown to Michael Carter that kind of set him up. Phenomenal there. But mix them all in. I'm fine. Jameson, though, when he's on the field, that is phenomenal. All right, let's go. Adonis, I'll be the first to give you props. Good win. Tighten up. Hey, Adonis, your Titans are an impressive beast. And thank you for dropping in the chat. Appreciate it. No Julio Jones, no A.J. Brown. That makes it tough on you guys. But the Jets went out and won that. But thank you I love seeing fans from the other side coming back in and giving it the way they should. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go through some of these comments here. And back to you, Adonis, for a second. And Titans lose that game. Lost that game, but good game. I would disagree, Adonis, but, people could be on the other side. To me, the Jets won that game. The Zach Wilson plays, what did the Titans do there? The Jets took that game. The Titans had some mistakes, but they didn't, turn the ball over. So, again, I would agree to disagree. All right, let's go here to Bismo. This show is amazing. Thank you guys for the support. This means the world to me. We started this YouTube channel last year. What a hell of a time for me to pick it, huh? In a 2-14 season, but we started it right before last year started, 2-14. And you know what? Thank you guys for the support. So thank you. It means absolutely the world to me. So thank you so much. Again, subscribe, like, give all the love you can, and I'll keep giving you guys this product on a weekly basis. Defense played great. James, 1,000%. The sacks were great. And there we go. My old man jumping in here. He's a Cowboys fan. First positive step of the Zach era. So, yes, it was. Amen. Phenomenal. It was terrific. And so much emotion going through here. I'll go through the rest of these comments here, and then we'll sign off. Zach had no running game today when Sam was a rookie. He got support from the run game. That's a good point. I mean, Michael Carter had a couple of bursts, some good single, individual runs. Tevin Coleman at the end of the game had a few pops. But overall, I don't know what the numbers are, but the running game was not there today. And that was a great game. And unbiased, if you're just an NFL fan and you just kind of found yourself stumbling into this one, what a phenomenal game. Again, it kept me on the edge of my seat. I almost had a heart attack a few times, but wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable game. I'm never going to forget that one. That one is terrific. Play calling could have been better. More short passes, less running. Yep. Short passes obviously can supplement for a running game quite well. Again, the thing I would like to see purely from a play calling criticism standpoint, more play action on first down. What are we waiting for? Get play action in there. If I'm calling out the plays from home as a fan, what the possible frick do you think the Titans defense is doing? On every 2nd and 5, I'm like, oh, this looks like a run. 2nd and 6 looks like a run. And then they just kept getting stuff. And I'm like, dude, people, for Pete's sake, some creativity, perhaps. I don't know why they called for Zach Wilson to run it in. I will say this. It's easy to play Monday morning quarterback and criticize calls. I loved the decision. The play design, phenomenal. You fake it. Everyone in the building assumes you're going to run. You kind of do one of these, whoop, and then you roll out. Great job by the Titans defender because the block was there. Everything was there for Zach Wilson to just walk it in, game winner, walk off, woo! But unfortunately, so let's talk about that. So I love the play design, but obviously the execution was terrible. No question about it. But the thing I would say is that, Zach, so you roll out and you're like, crap, it's not the look we wanted. There's Titan defenders here. Throw it out the back of the end zone. Eating the loss, to me, was dumb. And I get some people said, well, an eligible man downfield. You're at the 1 yard line. If you just chuck it to the back of the end zone, then you have a decision. If you're the Jets, if you're at 4th and 1, you're the Jets. Say, hey, let's pound this in, win this game. But at 4th and 4 after the loss, there's no way you were going to do it. They end up winning either way. But personally, I just would have thrown it out the back of the end zone. Don't just eat the loss if you're Zach Wilson. I don't think they throw the flag for an eligible man downfield. All right, Big Green. It must be my long-lost brother. Boy Green's big lost brother. Big Green, talk to me. I was working. Can I get a breakdown? Sure. So here's the gist. offensive play calling snafus at the beginning of the game. The Titans were just kind of moving and grooving down the field. The Jets did a good job both sacking, having a bend don't break kind of defense, some field goals given up by the Titans or secured by the Titans, but not touchdowns. And then finally, guys are catching passes. There's this amazing Corey Davis, like, oh snap, there he is, kind of action. Some great Crowder, some a little bit of everything here, and kind of going through some of the plays. I'm just going to try to run through some of the notes here from this game as I'll try to run through a little bit with you. The screen plays were a disaster. They were an absolute and utter disaster. There was a 3rd and 21 given up on the Titans' opening drive, and then ultimately ends up being 3 points. Hated that. So they were terrible on 3rd and long situations. I mean, just ridiculous. So ridiculous stuff there that I didn't like. So I kind of hated that. The screen game is how you attack a Robert Saleh defense. There was too much screens that popped. So that's something the Jets have to work on ahead of Atlanta because they got guys like Cordero Patterson, Calvin Ridley. Can't be messing around with the screen game. So they got to kind of secure themselves there from that. The slow offensive starts. The Jets haven't had first quarter offensive points or first quarter points in general since week 16 of last season. Still, that's a fact. They didn't score until the second quarter. So no first quarter points since week 16. They got to get off to quicker offensive starts. That's something I didn't like. Again, I just didn't like. There was one play in the first half where Mike LaFleur on 3rd and 14 ran the ball. That just a terrible call. Dude, why are you waving the white flag in the middle of a game? Dude, where's your chutzpah? Where's your backbone? Horrible. So horrible stuff there. Again, JFM looked great. Bad roughing the passer on Nathan Shepard. He was terrible on that roughing the passer. Terrible there. Bryce Hall looked good. Quincy Williams flying around. The Zach Wilson wow play to Keelan Cole was terrific. The 10 unanswered points was phenomenal. And also, just a random throw in this, Corey Davis ran deep. Zach Wilson threw it to him PI. When you throw the ball deep, good things happen. So all this, they came in, the offensive staff came in with a very conservative game for Zach Wilson, which, by the way, I'm fine with if that's what you want to do to make sure your young quarterback is kind of figuring his crap out. But again, to me, what in God's green earth? I just felt like some of that was fantastic in terms of the PI. And then there was just a lot of wow Zach Wilson throws that will make you Big Green, when you go back and watch a game or get that opportunity, the Zach Wilson wow throws will make you believe why he was the number 2 pick overall in the draft. Terrific, just terrific. So long breakdown there, Big Green, but I'll go through the rest of these. Guys, I love you all. Mar. Love you too, man, from San Antonio, Texas. Thanks for showing your support. JETS, baby. All right, let's keep going. Paul Klein, booyah. Love the comments, everybody. Keep pouring them in. Our defense is good. Love the excitement. I'm too spent to be charged up. I feel you, Paul. My throat is gone. My voice is gone, but I'm so amped up right now. And after this, I'm going to get a nice strong drink and kind of calm down and just try to bring it down and write some articles and get crazy. But wow, such great feeling to win. Did it the hard way, but man, it feels great. Momentum, execution, love. All of that great stuff. For any of you who are on Twitter, after I get off this post-game show, I'll be sending out Robert Saleh and Zach Wilson clips from after the game, and you guys can break them all down and have some more fun. We can keep the chat going. So thank you, Bismo, for that. Let's go. Mar. Guys, we got to win on a bunch of parts we got to win on a bunch of parts of the country. The Bills were beating the Texans. They switched to the Jets game in the 4th and played until the end of the game. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. And again, it's great that the Jets are getting some national love there. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Tennessee should be embarrassed, blah, blah, blah. Hell yes. Jason Bertrand, he's a good fan of all my stuff on social media. Hell yes. And can't wait to see the One Jets drive. That's a great point, Big Green. For any of you who don't know that, this is not even a shameless promotion for me. It's for the Jets. Go to their YouTube channel or really any of their social media. They do a Hard Knocks version of all of this. I can't wait to see the One Jets drive angles of all the Zach Wilson wow plays. That'll be great. That defense was incredible, completely contradictory to what people thought it would be in the secondary. Hey, you know what? Let me pull that back up. I will take the biggest L in the world. Call me a loser. Paul, you're an idiot. I said my biggest concern was the secondary coming in. I'm like, oh, this secondary is going to get crucified by every offense, and I'm taking an L. I am so sorry. Forgive me, Jet fans. I thought the secondary was going to be terrible. I'll take the L. Throw your hate at me anywhere on all social media. I deserve it. I'm an idiot. I'm a loser. Yes, I blew it. The secondary is terrific. All right, let's go to Paul. Boy Green, my go-to channel for the Jets postgame. Subscribe, y'all. Thank you. Yes. And I love it. I love communicating with you, the fans. So God bless. Thank you so much. And again, we're going to be doing this all year long. So hopefully I can get your energy up, baby. So thank you for the shout out, Paul. That means the world to me. Thank you guys for the support. Let's see. You're damn right, Sluggo. Henry will be sore tomorrow. He took some hits. Now, he had some plays, and he should. He's Derek friggin' Henry, but boy, he's going to be sore. He's going to be sore. Let's go to John. You want to see at least a couple of flashes being a franchise talent? He did that today several times, and that's the thing to me. It wasn't just one throw. There was the one throw, which was the crazy Keelan Cole play, but then there's a Corey Davis play. There's the other Keelan Cole play. I mean, so much wow. Incredible. McNally, Quincy Williams was a monster. Yes, he was terrific. Offensive line much better. See you guys in London. That's right. The Falcons game, 9:30. So our post game will be like at noon, 12:30. That'll be kind of weird, but we will be ready for that next Sunday. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Give LaFleur a chance. He's just a baby. I will say that. I think we should all have criticism, but at the end of the day, they won. And the other thing is it's his fourth game. So 100%, Paul. I think a lot of people do need to rein it in there from that perspective. Let's go through the last of these comments here. The throw to Keelan Cole, either one. The one where he rolled out to the right and dropped the bomb, or the one where he cut back. I believe that was in overtime where he had the toe drag swag. Both of them were dimes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, buddy, let's go. Wow, comments are coming in here crazy. Time to party. Zach Wilson just needs time. He's learning. All right, everybody. There's more. Can't post comments. Okay, there's all kinds of craziness in here. Again, guys, thank you so much. The Jets got the win, so amen for that, brother. We had Zach Wilson progress. The defense was sacking up anybody who had anything to do with anything, and I got to tell you, folks, wow, it was such a pleasure to be able to share this and use this platform to speak to all of you, the fans. So one final shout out, everybody, and thank you. Thank you. First off, Twitter, hit the follow button. Appreciate the support. Jets content all the time. YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Again, phenomenal. I love the content. We'll be doing this every week. Plus, we have a pregame show every Monday. So look forward to that. And I think starting this week, we'll talk to other Jets content creators on the channel, guys like Green Bean and others. So stay tuned for those kinds of collabs starting this week. And then, of course, post-game shows just like this one every day. Also, again, subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitter and hit the like button on Heavy on Jets. That'll wrap it up for the show, everybody. Celebrate with your family. Celebrate with your friends because the Jets got the win, baby. It was terrific. And thank you guys for staying tuned here to the post-game show. You can hit me up on all social media, @BoyGreen25. And again, we do this every week. So if you're new to the channel, hit all the love. If you're not, that's fine. Keep showing your support. Thanks, everybody. We'll see